Greetings, everybody. Nickie Brown here. I think today's been a dramatic social media day. Everybody's been talking about Will and Jada. I should say Will and Chris Rock. Will defending Jada. And I understand because a few people made a point. One of my, I would say, mentors, or somebody I call a big brother. He was the first person I heard say it, and then another popular YouTuber. That basically people complain all the time that black men don't defend black women, and so when we see this happening, then we have a problem with it happening. And I don't say that he shouldn't defend her, but then we can't say how somebody should or would respond, especially taking into consideration some of the other things that they've been through over, the past few years. So, it is what it is. He handled it. He defended his wife. And that's just the bottom line. So we're going to go ahead and read some cards. And I upgraded my phone. Because it was time for me to upgrade. But I don't like this phone. First of all, it's going a little bit slower. I really wanted more memory on my phone because I kept getting a message that my phone was running out of memory. And so I was kind of trying to eliminate that problem. So I went from like 64 gigs to, I think this is 256 gigs. But it's 5G, and my other phone, if I'm not mistaken, is 4G. And it seems to be used, so I have a MacBook. I have to know about all my devices, but I have a MacBook, and I have the Android, and I have like 4 devices connected to my Wi-Fi. So now that I have this 5G phone, it seems to be pulling too much Wi-Fi. And it's making all of my devices go too slow. I think that I would like to keep the speed of internet that I have. And I think I'm going to send the phone back. And I have the 200 gigabytes of storage with Google right now. I think I'm going to just upgrade to the 1 terabyte and call it a day. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to start another video. Well, I guess I don't have to. I don't have to. It's not necessary. Let's go ahead and cut the cards. In fact, let's start out with these cards. So, somebody may have a great personality. That sister card loves to peek and pop out every time. There's 2 of them. I maybe need to take one of them out. I didn't mean to make 2. I haven't used these in a little bit. I had a feeling that was going to show its face. Let's see what we get from these. Somebody wants to marry you, and your karmic debt has been satisfied. Congratulations. Congratulations. Somebody wants money. I don't know if it's that person that wants to marry you, and somebody needs a place to stay. Well, this could be past energy. Remember, tarot can be past, present, future. There really is no time limit. If you see this a year from now, it could apply to you. Divine masculine. Somebody's a liar. The answer to your question is yes. Somebody's innocent. You don't need to see me. You need to see the cards. Somebody is a warlock or sorcerer. Okay, so you've satisfied your own personal karmic debt, but you still have a karmic that wants to come towards you, that wants to use you for money because they need a place to stay. It's a divine masculine. This person is a liar. Again, whatever your question was, the answer is yes. And you may be the innocent party in this, but this person may be a sorcerer or a warlock. This person is a manipulator. I'm going to pull two more of these. This person may be watching you. Or maybe you need to get a video camera and protect your house or outside your home, because maybe somebody's doing something outside your home and you need to be able to catch them in the act. Somebody wants you to have their baby, and somebody is definitely fake. All right, I said at the bottom of the deck is bruja, which means witch on Espanol. Alright. So you got a bruja and a sorcerer. So sorcerers are typically, a warlock or a sorcerer is usually a man. I did shuffle these already, didn't I? And I cut the deck. At the bottom is the Fool. Oh. Six of Wands, first card out in the reverse. Usually that means you're moving away from something, but this isn't a smooth change. Or you're being resistant to change, or somebody around you is being resistant to change. Yeah, somebody feels left out in the cold. So maybe you left somebody and they're having a hard time dealing with it, and it's making them feel like, you know, you left them out in the cold, you know, trying to keep up with you. This person may have been crying and begging, or at least still trying to manipulate you to get you to come back to them. This person is not spiritual at all, and that may be one of the reasons why you left this person. Their health is not good, mental or emotional or physical. And based on their karmic ways and their manipulation, people don't want to be bothered with this person anymore. Fool pop back out. Don't be a fool. Don't throw your life away. Somebody was being a fool. Um, and sometimes it's good to have that energy, of um, being unafraid to experience life. We'll say it that way. Um, but this person was probably too old for this. I feel like this is somebody that's maybe a little older, like maybe, as people would say, too old for that. Like, I don't think that this is somebody in their 20s. So, somebody in their 20s that's just starting out, they do certain things that, maybe people don't agree with. They're an inexperienced beginner. But I don't think this is an inexperienced beginner. I think this was just a damn fool that did some stuff that they didn't have no business doing. They were just being a liar, a manipulator. And even if this was not a divine masculine, this is somebody who's more in their masculine energy than their feminine energy. They're a warlock, or they paid a warlock, or a bruja. Yeah, they were being foolish with their money. And fives represent change. So again, they couldn't handle the change that came with the foolishness. And sixes usually represent harmony. They have no peace and no harmony in their heart or their mind or their body. That's why they have, trying to run behind you with crutches. They done messed themselves all up. Trying to lie and be manipulative. This person is a King of Cups in the reverse, male or female. This person was, again, manipulative, a bully, or at least trying to be a bully. And not taking accountability and responsibility for their actions, trying to blame everybody else. When it's because of their actions. And in the reverse, this is an immature man, or again, someone who's more on their masculine side than their feminine side. But since divine masculine is out here and this King of Cups is in the reverse, which it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, for most of you, this may be a divine masculine, but this could also be a relative that was trying to get you to live life the way that they wanted you to live it. Yep, the devil's out here. Somebody that the behavior that they were in, this manipulative lying behavior, it had to come to a stop, right? This person is detached either from you or detached from people, period. And they're trying to get away from what they did, but they have to face karma. But this is a karmic person. But the truth is coming out, or it either has come out or it's going to come out. And then you have the Queen of Cups. Now, usually the partner for the Queen of Cups is the King of Cups, but he's in the reverse. So she's mature. She's balanced. She's nurturing. She's mothering. So that's not her partner. She's kind. And you have this Seven of Swords in the reverse. This person was caught off guard by whatever is going on, whatever changes are taking place. And they have to pretty much give into it. They can't hide it or deny it anymore. Again, this person needs money and they need a place to stay because of all the foolishness that they've done, and it's caught up to them. They try to defend themselves, but the excuses that they're coming up with, people know that they're a liar. And it's caused them to have personal challenges, and they feel like they have to fight. This is a drastic change. You know, changes like this make sometimes force people to change and be better people. But sometimes they still have to face that karma. And right now, this person doesn't have anything to look forward to. Yep, Seven of Swords. This person again tried to lie and be sneaky and deceptive, but they left evidence behind. They left two swords in the ground, trying to be slick and trying to run away, and be deceptive, but you know they got caught. And if this was a relationship, this person was cheating. Um, and if this was not a relationship and this is a family member, somebody stole something. Then you have the Four of Wands in the reverse. You know, there's nothing to celebrate. You know, this is not a solid foundation. You know, if things had been done, you know, the right way, there would have been cause for celebration. But there's nothing to celebrate because it's unstable. Those roots got dug up. So, you know, with it being in the reverse, this is supposed to be a solid foundation with those roots solidly dug into the ground. Those roots coming up out the ground, they drowned. They coming out the ground. They're not staying in the ground because it's not solid. But then you have the High Priestess out here. You know, very intuitive. This is Moon energy. This is also Queen of Cups energy. She can keep a secret. She's very spiritual, very loyal. Again, this is Cancer energy, Moon energy. Queen of Cups could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but really it's more Cancer. She can be very calm, again, nurturing, loving, but she trusts her intuition. And if you have a question, the answer is yes. Then we have this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups came out and made an appearance. This person is not satisfied with the life that they were given. So they decided to walk away. And they probably need to walk away so that they can get their mind right, money right, and get up out of that Five of Pentacles energy. Either that or this is you who decided to walk away from this person, and that's why this person is doesn't know how to handle this change and feels like you left them out of the cold and they have to chase you with some crutches on. Or again, it may be time for you to be in isolation so you can get your thoughts together, mind right, money right, ready for war. This may represent you had to leave some people behind. You might have had to leave 8 people behind so that you can make progress and move forward and motivate yourself, because maybe you weren't getting the support and encouragement that you felt like you should have gotten from other people. What else do we need to know? King of Swords came out. Again, you could be this male or female energy. Your mind is strong now. And you're seeking more truth. You've already found out a great deal of truth. And you've gotten clarity in a lot of situations. And you've probably gotten some good advice from an elder or somebody who's just been through this same experience. This person is a very intelligent leader, so you trust their wisdom and their judgment. And they give you fair and honest answers. Again, if this is not you, this is somebody that you get good advice from. goodness. Okay, King of Pentacles came out in the reverse. This person was too focused on money. I think this person is still too focused on money. Like, that's all they think is important when there are more important things in life than that. Let me get down here and get these cards. My leg is hurting. Oh, yeah, yeah. Mm. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. The Empress came out. So you have the Empress and the High Priestess. So your energy is pretty high. I feel like you have some love coming towards you if you don't already have it in your life. You know that the Empress is the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yep, you feel like people stabbed you in the back. But you have choices. You already have a solid foundation. And you have choices. You don't have to stay in the situation that you've been in. You don't have to stay around the people that you've been around. Even if you're still cordial with these people, if you decide as the Empress, because you're the mature one in the situation, so even if, you know, you decide to still nurture them in some kind of way, maybe not as like the way that you used to, but if you decide to stay cordial and respectful, that's fine. But I definitely see you potentially having another family of your own within, say, the next year. Just make sure it's not with a King of Pentacles in the reverse who's focused on money and just needs a place to stay. So, you know, you have to use your High Priestess energy to discern the difference between someone who really wants to be with you and somebody who doesn't. Again, you probably need to take a break and walk away from the things that do not serve a good purpose in your life. Those energies that are not serving a good purpose for you. And mentally prepare for what's to come. To make sure that you do make the right decision. You can make the right decisions. You can clearly use your intuition and your judgment to choose the right person. And then, like I said, I see within a year, you having a completely different family, a completely different set of friends, with this Empress being out here. Because everything has been illuminated. Even if these people don't know that you know, like even if this divine masculine or whoever these other fake people are, even if they don't know that you know, you know. But you don't feel like you have to call people out on it. That's why you're in the Queen of Cups energy, the High Priestess energy, and the Empress energy. Now, if the Queen of Swords came out here, I would have been like, okay, you ready to let everybody have it. Although the King of Swords did come out. But in the upright, so you're being strong and wise about this situation, and you're not just popping off. Although you could cut people down, I feel like you're choosing not to do that right now. You're being mature and responsible. Again, male or female. You're thinking things through. Yeah, you focused on getting your money and your stability in order. Maybe you're working on getting a house. Maybe you're working on getting a different job. Maybe you're working on building a business. And this may have been something that you've been working on for years. And people don't know it. Excuse me. They think they know you, but they have no idea. You love to be out in nature. You like being home too, but you love to be out in nature. And there's plenty of abundance and prosperity in this photo. There are mountains, so this is your success. Again, you're the Empress. All the queens. So you got 2 of them out here already. What else do we need to know? That's the Page of Pentacles. So some good news. Ay, ay, ay. Why? Some good news about your home, your finances. Things are getting better for you. So don't let no devil energy come because they need a place to stay and some money, because you've already satisfied your karmic debt. So whatever new project you've been working on, it's about to come to fruition. Like all of a sudden, it's just going to take off. This is some very, very good news. Your dream is about to become a reality. Everything that you've been asking for, it's just going to happen overnight. That new home, the financial stability, the man. If you've been wanting children, you're going to get pregnant. Yep, you're balanced. You are balanced. You have harmony and peace. You may have been heartbroken in the past, but you've been able to heal. Somebody feels like they owe you an apology. Whether or not you're going to get it, I'm not sure. That might be why this yes came out. Maybe that was your question. Is this person going to apologize to me? But I still don't think it's meant for you to go back with that person. Again, if these are relatives, I think it's still meant for you to keep some type of distance, an emotional distance, a safe distance. I wouldn't be eating their food and stuff. The star came up in reverse. Somebody was being very unrealistic and thinking that, they were the star. And they were being very cold. They had no ambition. They were emotionally draining you. This is the person that broke your heart. But again, you healed from that. Then we had the Five of Swords come out in the reverse. You've accepted that loss and you've moved on. And you know how to choose your battles more wisely next time. Again, you're the High Priestess. You can use your intuition. You've learned from this situation. You've learned from this Ten of Swords situation. You learned from the Seven of Swords situation. Like I said, that person left behind a trail, not even realizing they were trying to be slick and sneaky, thinking they're running off, but they only had 5 of the swords, and they left evidence. So you've learned from all of this, all the people who manipulated, who were fake, who were liars. just use you for a place to stay, just use you for money. And you, in the meantime, were the innocent one in the whole thing. We have the Tower in the reverse. You gained insight. You realize that these people were fake and liars. Again, whether it's this one person or multiple people. I feel like for some people this is a multiple people, and I feel like for somebody this is a relationship. You gained clarity in the situation. You found out the truth. And you also had the Nine of Wands here. You were very resilient. You were the last man standing. And you might be tired. That's why you probably need to, get in your Eight of Cups and your Four of Swords. Walk away and just take a break. You need some rest. You need to clear your mind and reflect on what happened so that you can prevent it from happening again, so that next time you'll know to use your intuition the first time and trust it. Trust it the first time and not give people the benefit of the doubt like you used to. Alright, what else do you need to know? Anything? We done? Yep. The moon came out. You were stuck and stagnant when you were with this person. Because this person's thoughts were irrational and they were holding you back. This person had a nasty mouth, nasty attitude. They weren't censored. They were disrespectful, a little wild. The way that they thought was just a little off and irrational. Yeah, this person was the Emperor in reverse. And you didn't have a solid foundation with this person. So this person was the Devil in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. You know, they had you heartbroken, thinking that they were the star. This person was also the King of Cups in reverse. And now that you've changed and moved on, they don't know how to handle it. They feel like you left them out in the cold, and they're now blaming you for it instead of taking accountability and responsibility for the fact that they were a jerk. They're questioning you like, who do you think you are? Or why do you think you better than me? And you don't even think that at all. Empress also Aries energy. Empress is Libra energy. High Priestess, like I said, is Cancer. We have a little bit of everything out here. The Hermit card just came out, but in the reverse, this is Virgo energy. Yeah, this person was very self-absorbed, all into themselves, very arrogant, shallow. Again, they didn't have any spirituality. They didn't take, any type of advice that you would give or somebody else would give. They would ignore it. And now they feel isolated and lonely. And like, again, they were left out in the cold. And you gained insight in the situation. and walked away from that person. And they don't know what to do now. Because like I said, they need a place to stay and they need some money. You probably were the only solid foundation that they had, but it wasn't solid because it wasn't built on a solid foundation to begin with. All right, let's see. What's the... Yep, Eight of Swords, no progress. Like y'all was spinning your wheels in the mud. This person kept you from moving forward. They were just manipulating you, lying to you. Two of Cups in reverse just flipped over, but this is too many cards. I'm not getting ready to take all of those. It's like probably eight cards. I'm not getting ready to take all of those. You had the Two of Cups in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. The Death card definitely needs to come to an end. Nine of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords, and the Hangman. The Devil is your Capricorn energy. Capricorns, they're pretty much known for being kind of mean. And then with your Pentacles, of course, that's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We have quite a few cups out here. Strength card came out in the reverse. This person is not strong, and this person is very sensitive. And like I said, it is potentially a divine masculine, but again, this could be multiple people. Because I was about to say, we have quite a few, you know, we have swords out here, we have cups out here, we have pentacles out here, and we have wands out here. So everybody's joined the party. This person doesn't like confrontation, and that's one of the reasons why they're a liar. And trying to be gentle with this person, like trying to be in your Queen of Cups, that didn't work with that person. You know, you try to motivate them and encourage them and be supportive, but all they were doing is bringing you down, because all for them it was really about was having a place to stay. And the Fool is Aquarius energy. The Strength card, that's Leo energy. Did I say the Hermit is Virgo? Yeah. Who else was out here? I think that was all the majors. Oh, I forgot we had Temperance, that's Sagittarius. And we have the Sun, that's Leo again. The Tower, that's Aries. Did I say that already? No, I said the Emperor. So the Tower and the Emperor, both in the reverse. That's Aries energy. And you know, when Aries are nasty, they disgusting. And that's not, you know, to pick on those Aries who are in their righteous energy. But the ones who are not in their righteous energy, they can be very horrible. Their mouth is nasty. Their attitude is nasty. Just nasty. Knight of Swords came out in the reverse. Yep, somebody reckless, blunt. Swords is typically Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But again, it could be any sign because everybody's at the party. This person was very aggressive, reckless, uh, very judgmental. Uh, yeah, all of that good stuff. Gossipy. All right. Can we get a final message? 7 of Cups. So you have choices. There are some good choices and some not so good choices. You have to use your intuition to determine what's the best choice. What's realistic. You know, be realistic and don't be in a fantasy world. Make the right choice. Don't try to hold on to something that's not meant to be held on to. Yes, you have a lot of things that you've been dreaming about, and some of them are realistic. But some of them, don't chase fool's gold. If it's not meant for you to go back to a certain person or a situation, then, you know, move on. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this old situation is nothing to celebrate. And I don't know if this is the person who wants to marry you. But I feel like in the past you were just trying to fit in, but you were never... Whoever this person or these people were, they never really understood you. They thought they knew you, but they didn't. And you always kept an emotional distance, or you were a little distant from them or disconnected. And you were just trying to fit in and, you know, be a part of something. Because that is a basic need, to feel like you're a part of something. But you never really fit in. You always felt like you stood out. And so there's nothing to celebrate here, especially if you go back to these energies that don't serve a good purpose in your life. It's time to move on. All right. What else do we need to know? Anything? Let's close this out. Final message. Was that the final message? I think that it was. Yep. If you make the right choice, you will get your 10 of Cups. Okay. You'll be in your Empress bag. You'll be making good decisions. You'll have a wonderful family, joy, emotional stability, financial stability, abundance, prosperity. Spiritually, you'll be grounded. You'll be the High Priestess and the Empress. I'm surprised the Magician and the Emperor didn't pop out. But you did get a King of Swords out here. You have Temperance. Oh, the Emperor did come out, but he came out in reverse. That's this old person that can't let go of whatever y'all had. But you might have a King of Swords coming toward you. Male or female. Yep, so good things are coming. Just stay away from that devilish energy. And be at peace with it. Change is good. This is you know, that person is having a hard time changing, but I feel like you're with that 8 of Cups. I think you're more at peace with yourself, and you're learning that this was the best decision for you. Because again, even if this wasn't a relationship, people were using you or your energy for the money or a place to stay. You could have been paying somebody to steal your energy, or some type of gift or something that you have that was kind of keeping them in a better place. And now you're claiming your power back. And they don't know what to do with themselves. But that's not your problem. Your karmic debt has been satisfied. Look, when I cut the deck, somebody might have forged your signature. And they were using you or your energy or your resources for a house, for some money, for something. And now they don't know what to do. Because the sun came out and illuminated the whole thing. And so the truth is coming out. And everything is working in your favor now. And again, they're stuck in their head not knowing what to do. Because they did some things they didn't have any business doing. So, again, you can choose to stay cordial. Like I said, I probably wouldn't eat any of the food at the family barbecue if you decide to even go at all. Maybe you'll be one of those people that goes, you know, every 3 to 5 years just to show your face and say, hey. But I would probably bring my own food or eat before I got there, and I probably wouldn't drink the drink that they have, especially not if somebody pulled and say, hey, I want you to try this. No, bitch. I'm not trying that shit. That wasn't sweet, was it? I'm just saying, be wary of a man or a woman who's trying to use you for money or a place to stay, or be wary of somebody who was a bruja or a warlock and was trying to manipulate your energy and lie to you. Because if they did it before, then they'll probably do it again. So again, I probably wouldn't sleep at their house or eat their food. But if you decide to be cordial because, you know, you've known this person for a long time, or these are your relatives, then that's totally up to you. You know, that's up to you. You know, lead with love. We are supposed to lead with love. Like, you know, in the story of in the Bible, Yahweh, Jesus, whatever you call him, he knew he was being betrayed by Judas. Was it Judas or was it Peter? Judas. He knew he was being betrayed, but he still, you know, like, what up, dog? He let them do whatever they was going to do. He knew about all the backstabbing and betrayal. But he still led it with love. He, you know, he didn't even feed into it, or, you know, he didn't pop off, black out, none of that. Now, he did turn them tables over when he went to the market and they was using people, you know. But that was more like a crime against humanity as opposed to a personal crime. See, sometimes when you don't say anything, even though you know what's going on, people think you're stupid and naive. But you trust the process. And you know that these people are karmic and that they'll get, you know, whatever they deserve. So, and then they be walking around, you know, on that boat, you know, in regret. Anyway, it says this phone is getting too hot, so I'm going to get off of here. Love y'all. I hope this was helpful. Until next time. Later.